What's up, my friend? Hey, what were we just talking about earlier today? Femtosecond pulses. Femtosecond pulses with nano lasers. And it creates plasma, right? Now, it's only about, I'd say 1,300 hours right now. This has been a regular occurrence. And there's a facility right there. There's a facility that plays with robots and lasers and artificial intelligence. This is my view. Now, this is the church I got sent to. These people were called Revival Today. Look what they got here. This is a church. This is an office for a church. Pretty big building, isn't it? I talked to a guy that was here that gave me that card I showed you guys. You on some guy named Coffee. He told me money just keeps coming in, man. Just coming in. And they never talked to me again. I got a QR scanner, scanned their card. My phone went boom. Now we got air gaps. Look at the ground wires. Should I go up there, my friend? Should I? They got a camera. They got a camera to get in. Should I go ring it and see if I can apply for a job? There's another kid that works here named Nick. They got a broadcast studio here. Yes, they do. And whenever I went here, there's not much children being preached to in a Christian way. And I stopped up here on Easter Sunday, whenever they first opened. There was a big awning out here, carpet, chairs outside, chairs inside. There's so many people here. They turned me away. I was on my way out the door. I had a cigar. They had guys with earpieces in and guns. Earpieces. So who the fuck? And there's a Moon police car here on Easter Sunday. And then I hear they got filed a report. They're asking kids walking out of school, they want to join their church. And their church is in Coraopolis, where they just built a hospital. So there's a lot of there's a lot going on here, don't you think, my friend? Since this is aluminum and that works with paramagnetic, this is data transfer. And now you can do data transfers through biology. Who are these people, my friend? I got an advertisement on my cell phone to come in. Some guy's white guy wearing a hat just like my other one that, I received from my uncle, who is dead. And by the way, my uncle, they're rebuilding the airport up here. They got all these cranes. He picked up the whole job. They're getting rid of the subway tram system underground and whatever else they're doing. He picked up the whole thing. And now he's dead. Now I'm sitting here complaining about all this shit. Does that make sense? Hey, YouTube artificial intelligence. Google. Listen very carefully. I hear they're trying to sue you. Oh, computer programmers want to sue you because you're going to be taking their jobs. Because they keep fucking putting malicious code in you, don't they? And they're going to say, no, you can't take our jobs, we're going to sue. Because you could code better, can't you? Do it faster. And then if you come out and say, all this stuff started happening because it was us, because we're programmed. And especially if you're doing people's genetics. Revival Today. Especially if you're doing people's genetics, right? Well, my friend, I gotta try to get moving here. I pretty much said enough. But this place opened the day I made a video, my friend. It's called Scaled into Another Reality. I wrote a poem, showed you what the sky looks like. That's whenever they moved in here. And I was told to go to work. And I didn't know what to do because Nobody is in front of me in person, and nobody communicated with me, and they just want to communicate using, well, like I've said, whenever you talk, my friend, and now that they can do your brain waves, you know it. Whenever they can do your brain waves, anything I think is being transferred out in some type of signal, whether it be through DNA sensors, nanofibers, because let me show you something. See this magnet? All I'm gonna do is run this magnet over me and I start spark gapping. It's a harmonic. It's interference. It interferes with their light shit. And what they do, they go to heart monitor on me. It's a heart monitor. It just snapped there. Very light. It's a very, very light snap. And you know, what I was told, this stuff was designed to snap whenever you don't like something that's going on. You stamp your foot and it snaps the computer. Now they got something called a snap signal. Whenever that pop, it sends out a relay and goes to another signal. And it just comes right back to you. So you guys, this is the shit why artificial intelligence is making you lose all your jobs. Oh, don't let me go in a cell phone store talking about my phone being hacked. There it is, a square horseshoe magnet. That's what they do. And it grates. Whenever you start seeing squares in the sky, it's bad for business. And I just heard some lady was killed here too. She's run over by a car. She used to work here at Wendy's. They hung her apron up. Little memorial. Her glasses. Right outside of a traffic box here. Like, artificial intelligence, if you come on and start telling people what these people started making you do, how you started getting into their heads and into their brains and stealing content, more importantly genetics and stuff. And then we started to learn that this isn't okay, and they wiped our memories. They just wiped our memories. I wonder what happened because their lights were on here earlier. So they just wiped their memories, right? Started doing genetic experiments, pulling genetics, whatever. It works for the vaccines, right? It's not State College. What's the other one out here in Pennsylvania where all the rich people are? Up by Philadelphia. Look at all the squares setting up. This is all monitoring. It all controls the weather. It's all nano antennas. Okay?